Hey everyone, welcome back to Web Bugs. Today, I'm super excited to walk you through something many of you have been asking for, a step-by-step breakdown of how to map pages or templates with views, and also look forward with mapping of our login page. Trust me, by the end of this tutorial, you'll be ready to tackle it like a pro. So now let's begin with the tutorial. First we will have to create a template for signup. Here I have already taken a template, don't worry, I will provide the link to it in my GitHub link in my description. Now moving forward, let's create a template of signup.html and then paste the code of our signup. Now that we are here to understand the backend working of the websites, I will ignore a bit part of front end and let's focus on the backend. Here normally used language is HTML and CSS, but we can use the logic of if-else by using a specific syntax. Let's see with the error modal. Here it is used to give an error pop-up if the username and email are already taken, and if they are not taken in earlier, then the signup is complete. Then here comes the form. It has all the elements, such as username, password, email, and many more. Please check for the names correctly, as it will be required to connect us to the database. Then comes the submit button. With this we have completed the sign-up page for our project. This block of code represents a sign-up form in a Django application with a clean and structured design. It includes a CSRF token for security against cross-site request forgery. The form has fields for username, email, and passwords, ensuring user authentication details are captured securely. The role drop-down allows users to select their role, admin, superadmin, or user, while the department drop-down lets users pick a branch, e.g. HR, IT, or finance. Both drop-downs use conditional logic to preserve the user's input in case of an error. The fields are marked as required to enforce validation, and placeholders guide user input. Finally, the sign-up button submits the form, completing the account creation process. The form is designed to be user-friendly, secure, and easily integrated into any Django project. Now that we have completed with the sign-up page, let's move forward and now open the views of our task app. After opening the views.py, we will be creating a new Python function here, which will be as follows. Here we will be using the sum functions from Django shortcuts, that is render. This function serves as a view, which is responsible for handling requests and returning responses. When a user accesses the URL associated with this view, the function will execute. It takes a parameter named request, which contains metadata about the HTTP request made by the user. Inside the function, the render method is called, which combines the provided template, signup.html, with any context data, none in this case, to generate an HTTP response. The rendered HTML page is then sent back to the user's browser, displaying the sign-up page. Now the next step is adding the path to our urls.py. Here, we will add the path as follows. It is part of the URL patterns in a Django project's urls.py file. It maps the root URL of the website to the homepage view function, defined in the views.py file. When a user accesses the base URL of the application, Django will call the homepage view to handle the request. The name equals home assigns a name to this URL pattern, making it easier to reference in templates or other parts of the code using the URL or reverse functions. Now let's check whether the sign-up page is working or not. To do so, we will open the terminal and type the command python manage.py run server. Then after running the server, we can click on the link or open it directly. As you can see, we are here on the sign up page, so now with this let's end this video. In next video, we will create a super user and also defines models to store the data into it. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more web development tutorials. Got questions or need help with your own forms? Drop them in the comments, and I'll be happy to assist. Until next time, happy coding!